The following is a presentation of PH Athletics. Hello from Parsippany. We're kind of dealing with some technical issues right now. We have just started here. I'm Matt Merlino. This is Eva Angrisani at the plate. It's the state tournament for Pascack Hills softball as Parsippany, the 8 seed, hosts the 9-seeded Broncos. It is a horrible day to do anything outside, I must say. I don't even know if you can hear us because our camera is not connecting to our service that we usually use. But if you can, I'm sure it's probably very low quality, and we apologize for that. It's about a 3-1 count here, maybe just 2. We're trying to get a game in. It is raining. I don't know how they're playing right now. I'm all on my own today, so all the camera movements, all the commentary, that's all from me. Nobody to blame but myself if something goes wrong. 2-2 is the count right now, according to the scoreboard out in left center field. Angrisani at the plate. She'll see a full count now. It's the top of the first inning. Nothing's happened so far. I'll try and get you the name of the pitcher in just a moment. But Angrisani has a foul ball over on the third baseline, staying at a full count. Pitcher is the sophomore Ariana Zajac, the most worked Parsippany pitcher of this season. She has 191 career strikeouts, so 9 more will give her her 200th of her career. And yes, she is only a sophomore. I think she's got 114 on the year. Angrisani will take first base after the walk, and now it will be the Hills pitcher, Taylor Pollock. Pollock will take ball 1. Angrisani will make her way over to second. So Eva Angrisani now at second base. A 1-0 count between the Pascack Hills Broncos and Parsippany Redhawks here. North 1 Group 2 first round. Pollock swings and misses. 1-1 count. The rain is not helping us at all, especially with the fact that some of our electronics, of course, are not working when we need them to be. 1-1. Pollock showed bunt. Missed it, so it's a 1-2 count for the senior pitcher. Angrisani at second base. Pitch to Pollock. Strike 3 called. She's not happy. And that will be the first out of the inning. And strikeout number 192 of the pitcher's career here at Parsippany. That is Ariana Zajac. Christine Diaz at the plate. Angrisani on second after stealing. Diaz fouls this one back behind us. You know, there's a pole and stuff in the way. We're just trying to bring you the best we can here in Parsippany. All this obviously hindered by horrible, horrible weather. Diaz with a grounder towards short. Throw to first will be not in time. It's missed. Diaz going to advance to second, and Angrisani makes her way to third. So off of the error, a double for Christine Diaz. There's still 1 away, and now Eva Angrisani has a chance to give Hills the lead if Riley Sneath can bring her in. Top of the first inning here, Pollock struck out. Angrisani got on base, then stole, and Diaz just had a double to advance her over to third. This is Sneath. Another one of the 5 Hills seniors. Oh, fouled one right over here. How about that? Don't be surprised if you get one right in your faces.
I got an umbrella.
0-1 to Sneath, grounder towards the pitcher, bounces over to second. Angrisani will score, and it's not handled again. And at Oh, Diaz is safe as well. She came home. So it is a 2-0 Pascack Hills lead off of a 2 RBI single from Riley Sneath. And she is safe at first as well. And now here is Hannah Brinkman with 1 out and Sneath on. That one's low. Ball 1 for Hannah Brinkman. Try our best to get things back working as they should. Obviously some stuff will be lacking due to the weather and due to the fact that I'm on my own this afternoon. Grounder towards first for Brinkman. 2 will be away. Sneath is safe at second. And now here is Brielle Siegenthaler at the plate. 2 out, 2-0 Hills lead. A huge RBI double, or huge 2 RBI single, I should say, for Riley Sneath, and Sneath is on second. Siegenthaler at the plate here. I'm Matt Marino. Apologies if audio is not as good as it could be. As there's a rocket that'll get through from Siegenthaler. Sneath being waved home. The throw to the plate won't get there, and it's a 3-0 Hills lead off of an RBI single from Brielle Siegenthaler, who's now at first base. How about that? And now it's Chloe Sudden. Sudden, the sophomore, second base. 2 out in the top of the first, a 3-0 Hills lead. Riley Sneath and Brielle Siegenthaler bringing in the run. Strike 1 called for Sudden. One of many sophomores on this Hills team. Multiple seniors, just 1 junior, I believe, Brielle Siegenthaler. With the ball, Siegenthaler at second. She will be safe. So another stolen base here in the top of the first inning for Pascack Hills. Siegenthaler safe at second. 3-0 is the score. At the plate, Sudden with a 1-1 count. Swings and misses for strike number 2. And here comes the 1-2 to Sudden. Strike 3 swinging. That's 193 career strikeouts for the Parsippany pitcher Ariana Zajac. We go to the middle of the first with a 3-0 Pascack Hills lead. Back to bad audio here. Tried to get things going, but unfortunately could not. Rain not helping us at all. 3-0 Taylor Pollock on the mound, and a strike to start her outing in this state tournament matchup with Parsippany. Winner of this 8-9 matchup will go on to face, in all probability, number 1 Ramsey. There's a ball from Pollock, so it's a 1-1 count. Batter here, if I'm not mistaken, is the Parsippany pitcher Ariana Zajac, the sophomore. Pollock has strike number 2 called. And it's a 1-2 count on her first batter. Here comes the pitch. That one hit towards Rennie at short. Has a tough time handling it, and Zajac will be safe. A single for Ariana Zajac here. And now, can't really see the number of the Parsippany batter here. I thought I made out an 11, so that would mean it's Olivia Friere, the sophomore, but we'll try to get some confirmation. Runner going to second, and she'll be safe. Zajac with a stolen base here in the bottom of the first inning. That looks like 2-1, so that would make this Friere. Grounder foul down the third baseline, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. A pitch from Pollock. Strike 3, no, a ball. 1-2. This is free air. Runner on second is Zajac after stealing a base. Bottom of the first inning. Pollock pitching with a 1-2 count. Grounder towards Diaz at first. She'll step on the bag, but Zajac advances. 1 out and a runner at third to potentially get Parsippany on the board, down 3-0 here. And now this batter, Georgia Kachulis, the senior, one of only 3 on the Parsippany roster. The winner here to play the winner of number 1 Ramsey, as we have a bloop single that'll just get over. Zajac will come home and score to make it 3-1, and it's an RBI single for Georgia Kachulis. And we'll get a new ball here as the conditions affect everybody. It's 3-1 in the bottom of the first. As we were saying, the winner of this one playing the winner of number 1 Ramsey and number 16 West Milford. As of right now, that is supposed to go on Friday, the 30th of June, of May, excuse me. 30th of June would be a bit late now, wouldn't it? Pitched from Pollock, a little high, and the runner will advance to second. 1-0 count. This is going to be Charlotte Inauen at the plate, another sophomore. Both of these teams quite young. Parsippany, a great comeback story for the Red Hawks. They were in a different division last year, the NJ Athletic Conference, the NJAC. But this year, moved to, I believe, the Independence Division, or the Freedom Division, sorry. We have a 3-0 count here. And undefeated in league play, they were 9-0 and won, of course, that NJAC league title. Pitch from Pollock. Strike 1 called, 3-1. The 3-1 from Pollock, hit high, it's catchable if Alvarez can get under it. She just missed the catch and it's a foul ball. So it will be 3-2. And Allen ready at the plate, Pollock on the mound, 3-2 count. Apologies for the poor audio. We're trying to get it working. Hopefully for the second inning. This one popped up once again. Sutton's going to get under it, and she'll make the grab to put 2 away. 3-1, bottom of the first, 2 out. And this is Zoe On, I believe, number 9, another sophomore for the Red Hawks of Parsippany. Ball 1 there, a little high from Pollock. We may cut out here, we apologize for that. Ball number 2 from Pollock. May cut out for just a moment, but hopefully we'll be back not too long after that. 1-0 count. That one hit deep towards right center. It just gets past Siegenthaler's glove. 1 run will score. It's going to be an RBI double. And it's 3-2. We apologize for the interruption. Everything's going wrong today. Bad weather. Bad tech. It is 3-2 for Pascack Hills over Parsippany right now. An 0-2 count at the plate, and a strikeout for Pollock will end the first inning. 3-2. Right now, Pascack Hills with the lead. Top of the second now. Amelia Alvarez is at the plate. Swings and misses for strike one. Alvarez looks at ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 3-2, right at the start of the top of the second. Ground ball for Alvarez towards short. Little trouble handling, but a nice throw will send Alvarez back to the dugout and put one away.
Move it so I can hit you.
Just leave it.
Come on, Em.
Sorry. Emily Rennie here at the plate, the senior shortstop. Looks at strike one. Ground ball Rennie towards first, and there's 2 away.
You're going to be walked to first.
Ava Angrasani now, the leadoff batter for Hills. Swing and a miss for the freshman. 0-1 count. Looks at ball one there. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. In there for strike 2, called. Ground ball foul down the third base line. Still 1-2 for Angrasani, the freshman. May cut out once again. 1-2. Good eye from Angrasani. 2-2 now. Hopefully we can get you the end of this at-bat. 3-2, top of the second, Hills with the lead. That one fouled back. Try to keep it here, but not sure if you can hear us. Or everything is going wrong. And it is starting to really pour down now. Pitch, a little low, full count, 3-2. And that one low, so Angrasani with a 2-out walk. Pollock swung and missed at strike 1. It's an 0-1 count for the senior pitcher. That's ball 1 for Pollock, 1-1. Audio probably not sounding very well to you on account of no microphone and the rain. I'll try to get it fixed, but no promises. If you can't even hear me, as Angrasani will steal second after the wild pitch, and it's a 3-1 count for Pollock. If you can't even hear me, it's the top, sorry, a 2-1 count. It's the top of the second inning. Pascack Hills with a 3-2 lead on Parsippany, the North 1 Group 2 first round for softball here. Hills back in the state tournament after missing it last year. Pollock We'll have a 3-1 count now after another wild pitch. Corralled this time, so Angrisani has to stay at second. Pollock with a nice line drive. It's going to drop in left. Angrisani will round third. She'll have a chance. She will slide into home. And Pollock at second is going to get there. It's an RBI double for Taylor Pollock. And it looks like she's grabbing something. Pollock has been subbed out for Adriana Di Loretto, who's safe stealing third after a wild pitch to Christine Diaz. 1-0. Very close. Di Loretto, the sophomore, coming in after Pollock was hurt, coming to second after another wild pitch. Diaz swings and misses to make it a 1-1 count. We're at Parsippany, rain falling, trying to get a state playoff game in here in the North 1 Group 2 New Jersey High School Softball Tournament. 8 versus 9, Parsippany the 8. Pascack kills the 9. It's a 2-1 count for Christine Diaz of the Broncos at the plate. Winner to take on, in all probability, number 1 Ramsey on Friday afternoon, if the weather does allow. Strike number 2 for Diaz. It's a 2-2 count. 4-2, Hills lead at top of the second inning. I'm not even sure if they can keep playing in this kind of weather. It's horrific, and the rain is really starting to fall. It was a drizzle, well, a little more than a drizzle when we started, but now it's really a shower. By now, you'd expect the tarp to be pulled out, but we got to play a game. 2-2, high, full count for Diaz. Diaz with a foul ball above us. 3-2. Diaz, nice grounder, but the pitcher with a nice play. And we go to the middle of the second with a 4-2 Pascack Hills lead. All right, based on what I can tell, this is working a little better than we used to have. I'm Matt Merlino. It's raining. It's very bad. Very poor weather. Taylor Pollock is back on the mound after being seemingly hurt in the top of the second inning. Hills with a 4-2 lead on Parsippany in the North 1 Group 2 playoffs. And that one a bit low, so it's a 2-0 count here. I'm not sure who's at the plate for Parsippany, just trying to figure out if it's possible to get you guys to watch as close to the normal manner. I do believe it's Kayla Paluzzi. She is a freshman, and she's facing a 3-0 count here from Pollock. I have my hands full. I have my mic in one hand. I'm operating the camera with another, so we apologize if it's not as good this broadcast as it usually is. Ball 4, and it will be a walk to start the bottom of the second for Taylor Pollock. Trying to find this next batter. It looks like Ariana Johns, maybe. No, that's a 12, meaning it's Angelica Blair. She's got a 1-0 count. Blair with the grounder towards Rennie. Throw to second will be in time. They won't get the runner at first, but it's a good play from Rennie to get the lead runner out. And there's one away. And now looks like the final batter in the Parsippany lineup, if I'm not mistaken. This is Isabel Alameda, the senior. She swings and misses. Good pitch from Pollock. Bottom of the second, 4-2 Hills over the Parsippany Redhawks. That one low. 1-1 for Pollock. There is a runner on first. There's one out. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch from Pollock. Grounder. It's going to stay fair. Brinkman's going to get to it. The throw to first is not in time. At second, runner is safe as well. One out, runners on first and second, and now back to the top of the Parsippany order here. And this is Ariana Zajac, also the pitcher for the Red Hawks today. Pollock still on the mound. Bottom of the second. There's strike number one. Comes the next pitch, the 0-1 from Pollock. Strike two called. One out, runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Ball one. One and two. Pollock ready. Zajac at the plate. That one low. Even count 2-2. Rain continuing. Lightened a little bit from the top of the second, I think, but still persistent and still a very poor day to be playing anything. Grounder, first base line. It's going to stay fair. Diaz will make the tag. The other runners advance. Two out. Runners on second and third. And the second base runner is the tying run as of right now. But there is two away, so Pollock with a chance to maintain the lead if she can get an out here. Bottom of the second inning. Matt Merlino with all the view. Ball one here. Grounder down the third base line. Pollock will have it. And a nice play will get the out and make sure no runs will score. It is 4-2 Pascack Hills at the end of the second. Welcome back. We are in the top of the third now. A 4-2 Hills lead maintained since the end of the first inning. Ball one to start this third inning. This is Riley Sneath at the plate. Swing and a miss for Sneath. It's a 1-1 count for the senior. Out in right field as she has been all year. Here's the pitch. Oh, hit her after a bounce. And Sneath will take her base after the hit by pitch from Zajac. And now up comes another senior, the catcher this time, Hannah Brinkman. Zajac, the pitcher, readying. Brinkman at the plate. It's 4-2 in the top of the third. None out, and Riley Sneath on after a hit by pitch from Zajac. Strike one there on the low inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss for Brinkman. Down in the count 0-2. Ground ball, Brinkman towards second. Throw to second base will be in time, but Brinkman is safe. So there's one out as Sneath will jog back. Brielle Siegenthaler comes to the plate with Hannah Brinkman on first and one away. And Brinkman, the catcher, will be pinch ran for by the sophomore Megan Kenny. 4-2, top of the third, one out. One on. The runner is on first. That's Kenny now. This is Brielle Siegenthaler at the plate. Strike one called for Siegenthaler. There's one out. And an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there, strike two on the outside edge. Here comes the 0-2 from Zajac. Swing and a miss for Siegenthaler. Strikeout for Zajac again. There's two away. And up comes Chloe Sutton, the sophomore. Here comes the pitch to Sutton. Showing bunts. Swung at it. Kenny will make her way to second after the catcher has a little trouble. And now we have a little issue behind the plate. Well, looks like we're going to be just okay. Getting a drier ball for Zajac, the pitcher. Kenny now at second after the stolen base. An 0-1 count for Sutton at the plate. Missed the bunt. And there's ball one. So a 1-1 count here for Chloe Sutton. Ball two. Two straight balls for the sophomore. 2-1 with two away. In the top of the third, it's still 4-2 Pascack Hills. Kenny at second. A nice hit from Sutton could make it 5-2, but that one's a chopper backwards. And it's 2-2 for the sophomore second base woman, Chloe Sutton. It's high, a full count for Sutton, 3-2. Ariana Zajac, the Parsippany pitcher, as she has been pretty much all year. Same kind of situation as Taylor Pollock. Sutton with a nice hit that's going to get over. Kenny rounding third. No, she'll stay at third. A great two-out single for Chloe Sutton. And now there are runners on the corners with two out. Amelia Alvarez now, another sophomore at the plate, the third baseman for the Broncos. High for ball one and outside from Zajac. Sutton at second, Kenny, the runner, in your picture at third. Zajac with a 1-0 count pitching to Amelia Alvarez. Here it is. And another outside ball to make it 2-0 for Alvarez, the sophomore. The leader in slugging percentage for the Broncos and the only Hills player this year is in softball to hit a home run, I believe. Hit it early in the season, but that's a nice shot that will score Kenny. Sutton is going to stay at second, but it's an RBI single for Amelia Alvarez. That makes this 5-2 for Pascack Hills in the top of the third.
it'll be tough for whoever wins this game to advance, because they're going to face the buzzsaw that is Ramsey. Bergen County finalists this year lost to IHA, who I believe won their 4th straight softball title in the county, as Rennie grounds one over to third, and that will send us to the middle of the 3rd inning with a 5-2 Pascack Hills lead. Bottom of the 3rd here, Taylor Pollock still on the mound as we get back underway, and she's got a strike to start things off in the bottom of the 3rd. Hills scored 1 in the top of this inning. They're up 5-2 on the Parsippany Redhawks here, the North 1 Group 2 first-round matchup. There's a high fly ball out towards Rennie, who makes the catch backtracking and puts one away. This is the first round. No fancy equation to relate it to the NCAA tournament, as we always like to do. It's just the round of 64 in Group 2. And obviously the favorites here to make it out of this region, North Section 1, is the number 1 seeded Ramsey Rams, who made that group final last year all the way down to 2 in Group 2 in this bracket. And Bergen County runners-up once again, a very illustrious program, and that's who the winner of this game will have to face next. So really tough, but both teams trying for at least one state win. 1-1 count, 5-2 Hills, top of the 3rd and 1 away, no base runners. Oh, a nice line drive towards Siegenthaler and Sneath in right center. It'll be a base hit for Parsippany here with 1 away. We tried our best to get started at 4 o'clock. We're a bit delayed. It was a weird bus ride down here as well, with detours aplenty. But we've played about an hour. We're in the bottom of the 3rd, and we're trying to prevent this game from running into that hard rain that is forecasted for later tonight. There's no lights as well, so if we get dark, then it'll be trouble. And of course, if we hear thunder, that'll be trouble as well. A ball there, 2-0. One out. Umpire talking with the folks over on the Parsippany side. And it's a 1-1 count. So now everything is okay. The scoreboard is correct according to the officials. And 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Nice pitch from Pollock. Ball number 2. Even count, 1 out, and a runner on first for Parsippany as they look to get back with a 5-2 deficit here. The 2-2 from Pollock is low. It's a full count. Brinkman with a nice block there to make sure the runner did not advance. And now Pollock readying. Big pitch here with 1 out. 3-2 in the bottom of the 3rd. Here it comes. Low for ball 4. It'll be a walk on 7 pitches. 2 runners on, 1 out. 5-2 in the bottom of the 3rd. Hills with the lead. But the tying run is at the plate right now. Conditions horrific. Incredible that they can even play in this weather. But that's what the state forces you to do. Ball 1. Had to get this game in today because the rain tonight would have made it impossible to play tomorrow. And you can't play further than that because then you have the next round for the state tournament. It's just how it works. Bunts low. Brinkman with the block. Runners will stay. 1 ball, 1 strike. I believe they called that a strike after the missed bunt. We get a new ball. Here comes the pitch from Pollock, 1-1. High fly ball. Sudden going back at it. She'll make the grab. And there's 2 away. No, you couldn't see that. We apologize. It's just me today. We're trying to do everything. But Sudden with a nice catch, backtracking into the grass in right field. 2 out now. Runners on first and second for the Parsippany Redhawks. Taylor Pollock on the mound. 2 out. Strike 1 called there on the outside edge from Pollock, a little low as well. That sounds a lot like thunder. Maybe a truck, though. Runners both advancing after a wild pitch, and now 2 runners are in scoring position for Parsippany. They're down by 3. 1-1 at the plate, 2 out. Pollock trying to maintain this 5-2 Hills lead. Well, that is thunder. I'm getting struck. I can tell you that right now. Ball number 2. It's a 2-1 count. Foul back, 2-2. Here in Morris County, Parsippany, New Jersey, Parsippany High School, 2-2. Taylor Pollock pitching with 2 out. Runners on second and third. The tying run is at the plate. It is a 5-2 Pascack Hills lead in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And it's a swing and a miss. Did she tip it? Yes, she did. She just barely got the bat on there. So the at-bat will continue. 2-2. Here comes. There's a nice rip, but a nice catch from Alvarez to end the 3rd inning. 5-2, Pascack Hills. Top of the 4th here. I believe we're trying to get to 5 innings because that's an official game. It's 5-2 Pascack Hills. Ava Angrasani at the plate. It's the top of the Hills order, and she'll look at strike 1. Angrasani with a bunt that she'll try to outrun. Throw's going to be close, but not that close, and Angrasani will be out. And now Taylor Pollock, the Hills pitcher, at the plate. That one was low. So it's a 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes for Pollock. Had a little injury in the top of the 3rd inning, I believe, maybe the top of the 2nd, when she was stealing second base, but came out, pitched the bottom of that inning, and she's still here, continuing on. 1-0 count for the senior at the plate. She'll look at ball 2. Got to be one of the worst weather games that you will ever see. Ball 3 for Pollock. It's a 3-0 count. Three and 0. And there's strike one on the outside edge. 3-1 for Pollock. The top of the fourth inning now. Still a 5-2 Pascack Hills lead. That one low. So Pollock will take first base after the 5-pitch walk. And now it'll be Christine Diaz at the plate. Five-2, Diaz at the plate, Pollock at first. Ground out for Ava Angrasani. And Pollock's going to go after the pitch gets out of her glove. Throw not caught. Pollock safe, and she'll stay at second. 1-0 count at the plate for Diaz with Pollock at second base and one out. Here comes the 1-0. Low, and it hits Diaz, so she'll take first base. Runners on first and second here. Now it is Riley Sneath. Here comes first pitch to Sneath is a wild one, and both runners will advance. Pollock to third and Diaz to second. 1-0 count, and now we'll get a little mound conference here. While we were away after dealing with another technical issue in this game from hell, Riley Sneath has had 2 foul balls and 2 balls, so it's a 2-2 count for the senior right fielder. Low, 3-2. Rain not just affecting us, it's affecting everybody up here in North Jersey. Just a poor day to have anything going on, especially a state tournament softball game, but that's just the way it is. Low, Sneath will take first base, and the bases are loaded off of a walk. Hannah Brinkman with a great opportunity to add to the, at the moment, 5-2 Pascack Hills lead. Here comes the pitch. It's a high fly ball for Brinkman that will drop in shallow center. Pollock will score. Diaz is going to stay. It's an RBI single for Hannah Brinkman. And now Brielle Siegenthaler will come to the plate. And we have a 6-2 Pascack Hills lead. 6-2 now. One out. Top of the fourth. Ground ball foul, had a lot on it from Siegenthaler, but it'll be 0-1. Siegenthaler with another ground ball and another foul ball, 0-2. Owens who here for Siegenthaler. Whoa, a nice rip towards center. Oh, a great catch for Parsippany. 2 out, and tagging is Christine Diaz to make it a 7-2 ball game for Pascack Hills out front against Parsippany with 2 away in the top of the 4th. Chloe Sudden at the plate, getting some directions from head coach Ali Mendy. Strike 1 called. 2 out. Here's the pitch to Sudden. Fouled back. 0-2 with 2 out. I hope we're done after 5. We're in the top of the 4th right now. Nobody wants to be here. 7-2 Hills lead. 0-2 to Sudden. Chopper. Pitcher will make the grab and make the throw to first to send us to the middle of the 4th. Hills scoring 2 and up 7-2 on the Parsippany Redhawks at the middle of the 4th inning. Here we are, bottom of the 4th inning. Taylor Pollock still pitching as usual. 7-2 Hills lead. I believe they're just trying to get to the 5th inning and end that 5th inning because that would make this game official. And we can all go home after that. Foul ball to begin the bottom of the 4th for Parsippany. 0-1 count, winner to face number 1 Ramsey. As of right now, number 1 Ramsey, unless they face an ungodly upset from number 16 West Milford. Game also happening today, or supposed to be happening today. We don't even know if they're playing due to this weather. 1-1 count, but the winner of this one will face the winner of that one in the North 1 Group 2 sectional quarterfinals, the second round of the overall Group 2 state tournament. It's the round of 32. That's the equivalent in March Madness. 2-1 count after a ball here from Pollock. Cold, wet, not very good. But we are here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Pollock. Grounder, that'll just get through Alvarez and over towards Angrasani and left. It's a base hit to begin the bottom of the 4th inning for Parsippany. Here comes the pitch from Pollock. It's low, skipping, runner stays. 1-0. Two balls, no strikes. Here comes the 2-0. Ball 3 from Pollock. And there's strike 1, excuse me. So a 3-1 count here. And that one's low. So it'll be ball 4 and another walk for Pollock. (7-2), bottom 4th, and none out. And runners on first and second after a single and a walk from Taylor Pollock. Here comes the pitch. Low, ball 1. Low again. Runners stay. Another good block from Brinkman. And here comes Coach Ali Mendy out to the mound to talk with Taylor Pollock. We are back in the top of the 4th. It's 7-2. Pascack Hills over, bottom of the 4th. It's 7-2. Pascack Hills over Parsippany. At the Red Hawks threatening to get some runs back. Swung at that one, 2-1. None out, runners on first and second for the Red Hawks here in the bottom of the 4th. They have not scored since the first inning. And since then, Hills has piled on 3 more runs. They were up 4-2 at the end of the first. They got 1 in the top of the 3rd and 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Runners both advancing, and they will get to second and third as we have a 3-1 count. Pollock stepping back, trying to get the ball dried. It's another issue with playing in the rain. Hard to control. Slippery. 3-1. Here's the pitch. High. Another walk. Bases loaded for Parsippany. And the potential to make it a 1-run game right here. None out. A really tough situation for Pollock here in the bottom of the 4th. Hills, I think, just trying to hang on to a lead until the end of the 5th. See if they can. Pollock with a low ball to continue. There's been a dry streak for her in this bottom of the 4th inning. I'm sure partly influenced by the weather. Ground ball towards Pollock. Mishandled it out of the glove. Throw at the plate is out off the force. And so Parsippany stays scoreless in this 4th inning. There's 1 away with 7-2. Hills up 7-2. We'll get a new ball now. I think we're going to need one after every pitch, maybe. 7-2. Strike 1, 7-2. The score, 0-1 count. There's a high foul ball over on the 3rd base line. Everybody's okay. Bases are loaded. There's just 1 out. It's an 0-2 count. High, 1-2 now the count. Pollock, the 1-2. That's another foul ball down the 3rd base line and into left. 1-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, 2-2. All runners will stay. Bottom of the fourth, still 7-2 Pascack Hills. A 2-2 count at the plate for Taylor Pollock, the pitcher. 1 out. And that's low for a full count now. Pollock nearly caught the bottom edge, but it was just a little too low for the umpire's liking. 3-2. And that one's high, so a runner will score off the walk. It's 7-3. The Broncos ahead, and now the tying run is at the plate for Parsippany. There's 1 out.
Broncos make a play, 4-hitter.
Here comes the pitch. Low to start the at-bat, 1-0. Whoa, a huge rip over to left center. It's gone! A grand slam to tie things up. The Hills fans are screaming for a ground rule double. It will not be. And we have a lot of confusion here after a home run. It has been ruled a ground rule double. And it is 7-5, I believe it should be. So that board, which right now shows a tie game, I believe is incorrect. It's a 1-0 count. This one is hit to Alvarez. It will be a ground. No, Diaz just missed the catch. Unsure of the score. I believe it's 7-6 now. Runner on third is the tying run. One out. Runners on the corners. Believe the score is 7-6, but we are yet to have confirmation. There's a ball, nearly got past Brinkman. A runner will advance to second. One 0 at the plate. It's 7-6. We have gotten confirmation. It's 1-0 count for Pollock. Here comes the pitch. That one skipped. Did get past Brinkman. There are runners on second and third. The go-ahead run is at second. Tire is at third. 2-0 count with 1 out. (7-6) Pascack Hills lead. Home run taken off the board, ruled as a ground rule double. Strike one there, pitched from Pollock, 2-1. Strike two called, 2-2. This one fouled back. Still 2-2 with one away. Grounder towards Pollock. Throw to first in time. Diaz, the throw home won't be. We are tied at 7.
One more out. You got it.
2 out, though. And a runner on third only. Parsippany can take their first lead of the game if there's an RBI here. Strike one, though, pitched from Pollock. We are tied at 7 right now. Bottom of the 4th inning. Unconfirmed as to whether we will stop at the end of the 5th inning when a game becomes official. So we have a grounder there. That will go foul to make it 0-2. Or if we'll play a full 7. I'd be very surprised if we play a full 7 innings, especially in this kind of weather. High fly ball. Alvarez trying to backtrack it. Rennie comes over and makes the grab. End of the 4th inning. All tied up between Pascack Hills and Parsippany at 7. I've been told we are playing a full 7 innings. That's the news. It's the top of the 5th inning. 7-7 in this North 1 Group 2 first round game. Horrific weather. Amelia Alvarez takes strike one at the plate. A huge bottom of the 4th for Parsippany to tie things up. We're down 7-2 coming into it. It's now 7-7. That one low. So a 1-1 count. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball towards third. It's going to get through, and it's going to stay fair. Alvarez with a single to start things off.
Watch it. Way to hit. Go, girls, one base at a time. Let's get it going.
7-7. Here's Emily Rennie at the plate. None out and a Hills runner on. That's Alvarez at first. That one low. Alvarez at second is going to be safe. And we'll have a runner on second now. 1-0 count. Emily Rennie at the plate after her Eva Angrisani in the top of the Hills order. Ground ball off the bunt from Rennie. And she'll be safe. Pitcher did not make a throw. So Rennie safe off the bunt, but Alvarez stays at second. And there's still none out. Here's Angrasani now, with Pollock after her, and none out. Ground ball foul from Ava Angrasani. 0-1 count.
Hey, be quicker, come on.
Swing and a miss for Angrasani, 0-2. Ooh, a high fly ball that will be caught. A nice catch from the Parsippany left fielder. One away as Angrasani comes back to the dugout. Out comes Taylor Pollock. Runners on first and second. Rennie at first and Alvarez at second base. One away in the top of the fifth. Here it comes. High fly ball that will be just foul in right field. 0-1 count for Pollock. High fly ball again for Pollock. May be caught out in right, and it is. So there's two away now, and both runners stay at first and second. Now it's Christine Diaz. 2 out, 2 on, and a tie game in the top of the fifth. Strike one called for Diaz. That's going to be foul. Did hit her after she swung the bat. 0-2 for Christine Diaz at the plate. 2 out, top of the fifth, 7-7. Here's the 0-2. Diaz with another foul ball back and over us. Strike three called for Diaz. 7-7 at the middle of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth, Taylor Pollock still on the mound. It's 7-7. We're playing a full 7 here as long as there's no mercy, which there shouldn't be. It's strike one for Pollock.
Way to go, T.
That one skipped in the dirt. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 from Pollock. Curve, but it was just high, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. In there, strike number 2. Here comes the 2-2. Foul back. Still a 2-2 count for Pollock. I'm surprised the field isn't a muddy mess by now. That one's low. 3-2. Here's the 3-2. High. And a walk to start the bottom of the fifth for Parsippany. Here comes. Ground ball towards Pollock. Throw to second will be low. Hit her, and she's going to be safe. Both runners will be safe. Umpire's timeout. Another ball of many. Seven to 7 in the bottom of the fifth. Parsippany with 2 runners on, looking to take their first lead of this game. They tied it up in the bottom of the fourth. A ball called to start this at bat, a 1-0 count. Strike one called there. Both runners are staying. That one was low. Runners stay once again, 2-1. Two-one count. Here comes the pitch from Pollock. Low, 3-1. Here's the 3-1, and it'll be ball 4. So the bases are loaded once again. And Parsippany with a great chance here with none out in the bottom of the fifth to take their first lead of this game. Brinkman and Pollock going to talk for a moment. Bottom fifth. Bases loaded, none out. Tie ball game at 7 between Parsippany and Pascack Hills. High fly ball over here. And it will drop without hurting anybody. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch from Pollock. Another high fly ball. Sudden going back to it, and she'll make the grab. There's one away.
Watch the left side, girl.
One out. Bases loaded. 7-7, bottom fifth. Winner to take on number 1 Ramsey between number 8 Pascack Hills and number 8 Parsippany and number 9 Pascack Hills. I apologize. A ball there skipped in the dirt. And Pollock will get a new towel. That doesn't sound very good. 1-0. Here comes the pitch from Pollock. 2-0. Laid off. Here comes the 2-0. Grounder towards Diaz. Sudden with the throw home. Got her. Sudden with the great play to maintain the tie. There's 2 away in the bottom of the 5th.
Outfield, couple steps.
2 out. Bases loaded. Parsippany trying to take a lead. They were denied last time.
Nothing over your head.
Low. All runners stay. Ball 1. One 1-0 count for Pollock. That one low as well. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 from Pollock. Very high, but all runners will stay. 3 balls, no strikes. Three 3-0 count. Pollock in danger of walking in the go-ahead run for Parsippany. Here comes the pitch. It's low, ball 4. Parsippany takes an 8-7 lead. 2 out. After the run was walked in, that one fouled back to make it a 0-1 count. Two out. Bases still loaded. Parsippany up 8-7. Strike 2 called there. 0-2. Pollock trying to keep it at a 1-run game. One more strike to do so and send us to the top of the 6th. Here comes the 0-2. Ground ball towards Alvarez. Throw to first is low, and Diaz couldn't handle it. Another runner coming home. It is 10-7 Redhawks. Two out. Runners on first and second. And the Parsippany Redhawks lead by 3 runs. Umpire chatting with their third base coach. First pitch of the at-bat from Pollock, a high fly ball over towards Sneath, who makes the grab. Riley Sneath will end the 5th inning, but Parsippany takes their first lead of the game. They're up 10-7 on the Broncos heading into the 6th. All right, we are in the top of the 6th inning. It is 10-7 Parsippany. This is Riley Sneath at the plate. Parsippany with 2 big innings in the bottom of the 4th and 5th. A strike here for Sneath to start the at-bat and start the inning. They were down 7-2, Parsippany entering the 4th. They have come back in these last 2 innings and have taken a 10-7 lead. 0-2 after the foul from Sneath. Strike 3 on the outside corner. 1 away. Great pitch from Ariana Zajac there, just caught the outside edge. And now here is Hannah Brinkman with Brielle Siegenthaler on deck. 1 out, none on, top of the 6th. Ball 1 called. Now 1 low, so it's a 2-0 count now. Low again. So a 3-0 count for Brinkman. Hills with 2 more innings to try and score 3 runs or more. Down 10-7 right now. Ooh, strike 1 there. Brinkman was ready to walk.
Hey, you're ready, Han. You're a hitter. Come on, 9.
Here comes the 3-1. That's ball 4. And so Brinkman will make her way to first. And now it'll be Brielle Siegenthaler at the plate. The center fielder, the junior for Pascack Hills. High for ball 1.
Come on, Brielle.
That one was dropped. 2-0.
Come on, Brielle. You're a hitter, kid.
Fly ball, foul. Potential for a catch. It's just going to drop. I don't know if that's a lightning alarm going off because there is a siren. Hopefully it's not. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, Brielle. We're late, kid.
Another high foul ball for Siegenthaler.
Come on, Bree. Straighten it out, kid. You got it. You got it, Brielle. Come on, back here.
2-2. Siegenthaler caught at second base. Throw to first in time. A double play to send us to the middle of the 6th. Parsippany up 10-7. 10-7, bottom of the 6th inning at this moment. Parsippany with 1 more opportunity to add to their 3-run lead. They will have 3 more outs to score in the top of the 7th. Taylor Pollock on the mound. the senior, skips one for ball one. Another low one for Pollock. So it is 2-0 once again. Here comes the 2-0. Strike one on the top corner. Pollock with the 2-1 count, first batter of this bottom of the sixth inning. The 2-1, high for ball three. Here comes the 3-1. Low, ball four to start the sixth inning. And we get a towel switch. (10-7) in the bottom of the sixth inning. A runner on first after a walk to start this frame. Here's Taylor Pollock on the mound. Strike one. At the moment, it's the final time in her very long and illustrious softball career here at Pascack Hills. We hope it won't be, but at the moment it is. 0-1. Ground ball foul, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. In there, strike three. Pollock with the strikeout, one away, one on. High fly ball. It's going to be foul right over us, and everybody's okay. That sounds quite close. 0-1 with one out. Low. Runners stay, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Here's the pitch. Ground ball towards Sudden. Throw to first in time. And there's two away. Runner did go to second. Two away, bottom of the sixth, 10-7 Parsippany. They're three outs from advancing in this North 1 Group 2 sectional tournament. They'll play Ramsey as it stands, the 1 seed. They are playing number 16 West Milford, but unless West Milford is able to pull off a great upset, then as of right now, the Red Hawks will be traveling to the Rams on Friday. 1-0 here. Here comes the 1-0 from Pollock. 2 out. Strike 1. Runner on second. That one too high, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1, and that's a low strike, 2-2. A 2-2 from Pollock to potentially send it to the top of the 7th. Here it comes, low, full count, 3-2. Three and two. Ball 4. 2 out walk. Runners on first and second, 10-7, bottom of the 6th. There is 2 away. One more out. We'll see if Pollock can get it. Here it is. First pitch, strike 1. That one low, 1-1. Another new ball, 1-1 count, 2 outs, 10-7, bottom of the 6th inning. We will play 7. It will end after 7. Could end in the top of the 7th. That one low. And we have a 2-1 count. Tried to pick her off at first, but all fine. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. High. 3-1. Oh, chance for an out here. Diaz trying to chase her down. And it goes to Sutton. She mishandles it. And the runner will be safe. The runner at second advances to third. 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th. 3-1 count, I should say. 10-7 score for Parsippany over Pascack Hills and 2 away. Pollock again will need another ball. Can't blame her. Three and one, 2 out, bottom of the 6th. 10-7. Red Hawks over the Broncos. Ball 4, a walk. Bases are loaded, 2 away. That one's low. 1-0 count. Two 0. Two out. Bases loaded, bottom 6. Parsippany trying to add to a 3-run lead. And go into the top of the 7th with a little more insurance and 3 more outs to clinch a state victory. They were less than 500 last season, last in their league, came back this year, moved around into a different league in the NJSIAA. So we got a strike here to make it 2-1. They won that league, went undefeated in it, 9-0. They're a winning team this year. They're the 8th seed. Problem is they're going to most likely run into Ramsey in the second round as things stand right now. That one's high, 3-1. Ball 4, it is 11-7 after Pollock walks a run in. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th here, and Parsippany is 4 runs up and 3 outs away once we go to the top of the 7th from a state playoff win. And they'll move on to Ramsey on Friday in the second round. They're clearing off the plate right now. It's just horrible, horrible weather. Horrible, horrible conditions. Horrible, horrible day here in Morris County and across northern New Jersey. Lord help them, because there's nowhere to go. 11-7, bottom of the 6th. As it stands right now, this is the final of many pitches for Taylor Pollock. It's a strike. Senior. Played volleyball in the fall. Doesn't play anything in the winter, but it's really shined on the softball diamond. Recorded her 100th career strikeout earlier this season. That one's fouled off, so it's 0-2. May not be over just yet. 4 runs ties it up. More than that takes the Hills lead, and then they'll be on to play Ramsey. But as it stands right now, I think they just want to be done. We shall see. 0-2, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. It's 11-7 after a walk to score a run. Here's the 0-2 from Pollock. Ball 1. First base is all muddy. It looks like second's all muddy. Home plate's all muddy. Third looks to be the same. The mound is all muddy. I'm sure the outfield isn't much different. 1-2. Low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's not the umpire's fault. It's not any of the players or the coach's fault. It's not the AD's fault. It's not even Mother Nature's fault. It's just stubbornness, and not even that. It's just the fact that there's not enough time to get all these state playoff games in, so we're forced to play in the worst conditions any baseball or softball game will ever be played in. Unless somebody out there decides to hold an exhibition in a blizzard. 3-2. Two out. 3-2. Pollock with another ball will make it 12-7. A strike will send us to the top of the 7th. We'll see. And that one fouled off. Three and two. It's really chucking down now. Getting dark as well. Ball 4, 12-7. Parsippany lead. There's 2 out. Show some mercy, please. Nobody wants to be out here. This has been, by the recording count, an 18-minute inning. Ball 1. Allie Mendy out on the mound talking with her pitcher Taylor Pollock, trying to make at least one ball a little drier. That one's low, so it's a 2-0 count. Can we just get a ground out or something to send us to the top of the 7th? Strike 1 called there. I think that's a little merciful. It was quite far outside, at least it looked to me. It's a 1-1 count, according to the board. Skipped in the dirt. Runners stay. The bases are still loaded. It's 3-1. If it is the end for the 5 Hills seniors that have contributed so much to this program, as we have another walk and another run score to make it 13-7. What a horrible way to end it. There are multiple other words that I can use, but I will refrain for professionalism and to not get in trouble. Do we really have to talk about this? (13-7), bottom of the 6th, still 2 away, but Pollock has walked the last 3 batters, I believe, to score the 3 runs. It's 13-7. Quite horrible. Another low pitch from Pollock, 1-0 is the count. Bases are loaded, there are 2 outs. 6-run Parsippany lead. And the Red Hawks are right now in the driver's seat to move on to Ramsey. As it stands, that's supposed to be played on Friday, and as today's shown, I think it will be played on Friday. High. I believe 3-0 is the count. Board shows 2. And it hasn't updated yet, so we're going to call it a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now from Pollock. One more thing, all of our clothes will need to be in dryers once we get home. My God, everybody's soaked. So sad. 3-0 count, 2 away. Pollock again in danger of walking in a run. And that one's low once again, so it's 14-7 now. Don't want to even talk about it, but 3 more runs would end this game. And at this point, it's very unlikely. That Hills will come back. So it's 14-7. Strike 1 there from Pollock. A 7-run Parsippany lead. They have scored 4 in this inning, all off of walks, after the bases were loaded. 0-1 count. And now it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike for Pollock. 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. One and 2 now. Let's see if Pollock can send Hills back to the dugout. One and 2. Swing and a miss. We go to the top of the 7th. It's a 14-7 lead for Parsippany. So it'll be Chloe Sutton to start, Amelia Alvarez after her, and then Emily Rennie. Bottom of the Hills order, 7, 8, 9. Sutton, the sophomore second baseman, played last year, 2 bright years ahead of her. We'll see what comes of those. I am quite cold. I think everybody else is. We're all wet. We're all miserable. The worst game I have ever been at. And the worst game I ever will be at. And it's horrible to end your career on a day and in a game like this. But that's how it's going to happen. Sudden showed bunt. It was low. Ball one. She pulled back. I don't even know if you could hear me. If you can't, too bad. If you can, sorry. That one's low, so it's a 2-0 count. Swing and a miss for Sudden, 2-1.
Hey, you got it, 2-7.
Swing and a miss for Sudden, strike number 2. 2-2 with Alvarez on deck. Another sophomore, as Sudden is. That one went past the Parsippany catcher. It's a full count, 3-2. Here it comes. Fly ball, Sudden. One away. The catch in right field. And now it'll be Alvarez, the slugger, the sophomore slugger. With a great season under her belt as well. And 2 more to look forward to. And on deck, the second baseman, Emily Rennie. One of the 5 seniors. Alvarez fouled that one. We get a new ball. A 1 count with 1 away. Strike 2 called, 0-2 with 1 away. Alvarez, the sophomore. Here comes the 0-2 to make it 2 outs. Swing and a miss for Alvarez. And now the shortstop, the senior Emily Rennie. What looks to be her final appearance as a Pascack Hill softball player. Joined by the pitcher who's had an illustrious career, Taylor Pollock. The first baseman this season, Christine Diaz, who also pitched a little bit. In right, the senior Riley Sneath. And behind the plate, the catcher, Hannah Brinkman. The 5 Hills seniors. And as it looks, they will be let out of their careers at Hills by Emily Rennie, who digs into a muddy puddle and swings and misses at strike 1. There is no more dirt behind the plate. There is no more dirt at the mound or next to first base. Standing dirt water. Rennie bunts. It's foul. 0-2. You might as well go down swinging. Just a horrible, horrible day, and really nothing anybody can do about it. Just the way it is. 0-2. 2 out. Rennie, a look at ball 1. It's low in the dirt. 1-2. I want to thank everybody out here braving it with me. players and coaches at Pascack Hills. And there's strike 3 to end it. A game from hell ends with a Parsippany 14-7 victory. I want to thank everybody from parents to players to coaches for making this a wonderful season. We are back tomorrow as things stand with boys lacrosse. In their state game, they're at Jefferson at 7 o'clock, I believe, we're scheduled there. Thanks for joining us on the worst day to play a softball game in history here in Parsippany, New Jersey. The Red Hawks move on to take on number 1 Ramsey as it stands in the second round of this North 1 Group 2 tournament. For now and for the rest of the season, I'm Matt Merlino. So long.
Thank you for watching this presentation of PH Athletics. For more information, head to hills.pascack.org/athletics.